Hey everybody, this is Chris DiFurio from Keys to the Shop. Welcome to another episode of Shift Break. Today we're going to be talking about differentiation. One of the things that you'll notice across the landscape of specialty coffee is that not as many people are as clean as you'd think. And that's, in fact, one of the things that can differentiate you is that you keep a pretty clean bar. And that's why I think it's really crucial that you turn to Ernex for your coffee equipment cleaning needs. Ernex has been creating cleaning products for the coffee industry for over 80 years, and they develop these products for a wide range of different types of equipment, such as cold brew, steam wands, grinders, brewers, espresso machines, and even the first dedicated cleaner for roasters. What makes them so unique is that they work side by side with the best professionals across the globe to make sure that what they make and then what we use in the shop is both effective and easy to use. And from my own experience, that is absolutely true. Whenever I use an Ernex product, it works like magic, and it's usually pretty unbelievable and super fun to use as well. So the bottom line here is this: if you want to differentiate yourself from your competitors, you're going to need clean equipment because that makes the best coffee. And the best cleaning products are made by Ernex. Find out more information by visiting ernex.com. And I'm so pleased to introduce a new sponsor here at Shift Break. That is the fantastic company called Odeco. One of the keys to running a great shop is managing your inventory and keeping your costs of goods in line and always staying stocked with the right stuff in the store. It's easier said than done, though, and you know as well as I do that this is a challenge that every cafe faces. And, you have to face the uncertainty of the day, the week, or the month. And that's where Odeco comes in. Odeco is a virtual purchasing agent that puts your POS data to work. Odeco places the order for exactly what you need based on your sales history, weather, local events, and more. It has a 90% accuracy rate in predicting future sales, which is pretty fantastic. Odeco AI obsesses over every item to predict, fulfill, and manage your inventory. And they've helped their partners cut their waste by 50% in food cost, by 9%, and it saves owners and managers like 2 to 5 hours per week, which is huge when you're talking about how many hours, owners and managers have to put into their stores. So if you want to cut waste, save time, and streamline your ordering and inventory systems, then you need to sign up for Odeco. To find out more information, visit this link, odeco.com/keys to the shop. Again, that is Odeco, ODEKO.com/keys to the shop. All right, so today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about differentiation. And of course, this is something that we all hope to achieve in our shops, but it's really a siren song in a way because every next vendor offers the ability to give you differentiation. If you put this product in your shop, you're going to be different. And that's ultimately seen as the best thing that you could be is different. But different in what ways? You could be different in that you carry different items or that your shop looks different. But what about differences that really keep people coming back to your store? What are those born of? How do you acquire those? Well, I feel like in business, sometimes we can be impatient. Now, I see this all the time. When you go to a trade show, differentiation is one of the major things that's put out there as being a value for your business. And the trick that we play on ourselves is we believe that we can actually differentiate ourselves in a short period of time. And usually that's not the case. One of the reasons why that's not the case is because as soon as you purchase something, somebody else can purchase it. Somebody else can buy the same type of matcha tea or loose leaf tea or chocolate sauce. Somebody else can copy you line per line, and then you have lost your differentiation. In my argument here in this episode is basically this: that differentiation, true differentiation that makes a difference to your bottom line and creates loyal customers, happens over time. It's not so much that you have different stuff, although that might help. I'm not saying it doesn't help. Having a unique menu that draws from your background that only you can do, those are things that are valuable. Don't get me wrong. but how you do them, how consistently you give them to the customers, and again, how you do them in that you do it in a hospitable way over time, consistently. These are the types of things that lead to differentiation. The tone, the ecosystem of your business, how on brand you are. Customers can have a sense for authenticity, even though that's a buzzword that's really being overused in today's marketplace. Authenticity is almost the opposite. Using the word authenticity is somewhat inauthentic in some cases. But for our purposes, let's say that you want to be authentic in that you're true to yourself and you're not acting out of desperation. You're not trying to purchase these products because you see a ton of failings in the other stuff that you have and you hope that this silver bullet can actually save your business. That if you just have bubble tea, if you can just get bubble tea in your shop, then customers are going to say, oh, that's a different place and we can go there. Customers have a sense for who is desperate, who is shallow, or who is true, who is playing the long game, who is trying to create something that has such a firm foundation that it might actually let trends pass it by, where you say no to particular trends in the industry because you have a well thought out plan of what you want to be to your customers, and you're dedicated to not necessarily expanding your offerings, but going deeper on the offerings that you actually already have, serving people well, loving them well through the service that you give them on a day-to-day basis. There are so many things that we've talked about on Keys to the Shop that have to do with sort of a holistic way of viewing your business that fly in the face of the trends, of the desperate purchases made by owners and managers every single day, hoping that it will differentiate their business. Differentiation takes time. It takes a person or a team with a secure view of their goals and their vision for their company, and taking a deep breath collectively, corporately, to say, okay, what are we about? What do we do well? Let's focus on these things. Let's make sure that we are doing the absolute best job we can with what we have. And like I said, going deeper on these things and not necessarily expanding to try to, catch all of the waves that are going on around you. Over time, people will start to develop an affinity for the personality of your company because you've developed that with a secure mindset. People know the businesses that are kind of a dime a dozen because they're just surfing all the trends all the time, and the countertop gets crowded with gadgets and packages and menu boards. Don't let that be your business. Let differentiation take its course. Operate your business from a secure mindset with an eye for the vision of what you want to accomplish long term. When you do that, you're going to find that the customers that you have are customers for life, and you're going to feel a lot more alive because of it. So I hope that this was a helpful episode for you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to having you back next week for another episode of Shift Break, from Keys to the Shop.